something that could be in jeopardy if his finger injury is serious. That's 149 straight starts since his rookie season, which is the second longest streak to begin a career of all time. Only Peyton Manning's run was longer. Okay, great to have. There we are. Great to have analyst Rob Ninkovich and insider Dan Graziano back. Graz, what's the latest you're hearing on Russ's finger?
Yeah, so today and the coming days, it's really about tests and having various doctors and specialists look at that finger and figure out, as you heard Pete Carroll say, where to go from here in terms of treatment. Now, we don't know the severity of it. We don't know whether he'll be able to play in 9 days when the Seahawks resume with Week 6. But we do know that he had to leave the game. And talking to people around that team, last night and today, that's a big deal. Russell Wilson has, as you mentioned there, never missed a game, which means he's fought through some stuff physically. So this wasn't a question of can he tolerate the pain. The question was, can he grip and throw the ball? And the answer was no. So they need to get that answer changed to a yes if he's going to be able to answer the bell for Week 6.
Nick, even if he does answer the bell, his finger, throwing a catchable ball with feel and everything, how concerned are you about this injury?
I'm very concerned, and as a long snapper, I can tell you there's a reason there why those guys don't play linebacker. They're not defensive ends, because if you injure your finger, you can't grip the football. And this injury concerns me because when you dislocate a ligament in your finger, it takes a while for that to become strong enough to where it doesn't dislocate easily again. And if it's his middle finger, that is a really strong digit. When you're gripping the football, you don't let your palms touch the football. It's more your fingertips that are gripping the ball. And as you throw it, you have to have that finger strength. So for him to get back in there, if he wasn't able to play in the game, it makes me think that it's going to take some time for him to get back from that injury.
Meantime, Graz, Aaron Donald, Russell Wilson, that's the matchup we're looking for. And Aaron Donald did his job. He got to the quarterback, knocked him out of the game. Knocked him maybe out of a couple of games. Can he knock him out of Seattle? Is that what the repercussions of this injury could be?
Look, I think it's important for people to understand that, heading into this season, Russell Wilson and the Seahawks were making nice, but there was no question that the dissatisfaction that he had expressed back early in the offseason was real and had to be worked through. And I think a lot of people were watching this team closely coming into the season thinking if it goes badly, does that dissatisfaction ratchet up next offseason and maybe get to a point where Russell Wilson heads out of Seattle? Either his decision, their decision, or mutual. So I don't think anybody thought about what would happen if Russell Wilson got hurt and that were the reason the season didn't go well. So, look, we're a long way from knowing how serious this is, how much, if any, time he'll have to miss. But to the extent that the success of the Seahawks this year will determine Russell Wilson's future there, this is obviously a bad sign, coupled with a loss that drops them to 2-3.
Nick, I'm thinking about this. Tom Brady was basically saying, I need something to work with on offense, right? The Patriots didn't get him what he needed. He left. What was Russell Wilson's gripes, really? Better offensive line. They brought in some reinforcements, but still, what happened on that play, right? And you need a defense. And they're like getting destroyed on the defensive side. Is it possible that he is out of Seattle as a result of this?
Anything's possible, Max. Come on now. This is the NFL. We've seen crazy stuff happen. Tom Brady's playing for another team. So for me, I think that definitely after this season, there was some issues going on before the season. We know that. The offensive line has struggled. Russell Wilson's been hit a lot. The defense doesn't look great. So, of course, he wants to put himself in position to win multiple championships. And right now, especially with where they're at in this division, they're the fourth best team in the division right now. Let's just be real. So, it's going to be vital for him to get back quickly, because if he doesn't get back, they have no chance this year.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.